Okay, so we'll be doing hydrolysis of salts. Okay. So see, there can be different kinds of salts. First of all, how does salt is normally prepared? Normally prepared by this method, right? HCl plus NaOH will give NaCl plus water. Okay. So this process is called neutralization. This process is called neutralization. The opposite of this process, that is NaCl plus H2O gives HCl plus NaOH. This is the opposite of this process. It is called hydrolysis. Okay. So suppose we are talking about a salt of strong acid plus strong base. So we are talking about NaCl. So when NaCl is put into water, what happens? NaCl is a very good ionic compound. So it ionizes. Na plus, Cl minus, H plus, OH minus. It is very well soluble in water. Na wants to remain as Na plus. Na doesn't want to remain as NaCl, right? Na wants to remain as Na plus. Cl minus wants to remain as Cl minus. Cl. Okay. So this is the stable state. So if you see this one, this NaCl dissociates completely into Na plus and Cl minus, but this H2O does not dissociate completely into H plus and OH minus. So this H2O dissociation is quite less. Okay? This H2O dissociation is quite less. So H2O is feebly dissociated. Feebly, because it's a weak electrolyte. Okay, H2O is feebly dissociated. But the number of H plus ions and the number of OH minus ions is same. Hence the solution is neutral. Okay? Now, if we talk about salt of weak acid plus strong base. So let us take on weak acid and strong base. So weak acid is CH3COOH plus strong base NaOH. It will give CH3COONa plus H2. When you put the CH3COONa in H2O, what happens? Suppose let us take it reacts in the opposite direction from CH3COOH and NaOH. Okay. So after that, what happens? NaOH is a very good base. It doesn't want to remain as NaOH. It wants to give away the OH minus. So NaOH dissociates completely. So there are a lot of Na plus and OH minus in the solution. This CH3COONa has been put into water. I just take that this just reacted in the opposite direction. It has formed this. And what will happen after that? Na plus and OH minus will be completely in the solution. But CH3OH will be very feebly dissociated, CH3COOH, because it is a weak acid. CH3COOH is a weak acid because CH3COOH is a stable compound. As it is stable, it does not want to give its H plus. On the other hand, if you see HCl, if you give it in water, it will immediately want to give H plus because HCl in water is unstable. Okay. So whichever is unstable is a strong acid or strong base. Whichever is stable is a weak acid or weak base. Clear? Next is. So at this moment, if you see, The number of H plus given is very less. So OH minus will be more than H plus. And hence the solution is basic. So if you want to go for strong acid plus weak base, it will be H plus more than OH minus. Similarly, you can prove, and the solution will be acidic. When we talk about any reactions, any ionic reactions, we have an equilibrium constant. Now we'll be dealing with what kind of reaction? We'll be dealing with hydrolysis reactions, right? Hydrolysis reactions we'll be dealing with. So for this, the equilibrium constant will be written as Kh. It is called hydrolysis constant. So hydrolysis constant is equilibrium constant of hydrolysis reaction. Next after Kh we will write H. What is H? H is nothing, alpha, that is degree of hydrolysis. Okay, alpha of hydrolysis को will say H, nothing else. So this is hydrolysis constant and this is H. So this will be required. That's why I have taken. So first of all, we are going to do one derivation. So we'll start with strong acid, weak base, and after that we'll try to extrapolate other equations. We'll not derive all the equations. We'll derive one of them and we'll extrapolate other equations. It's easy to extrapolate, easy to remember. Okay, because otherwise 3 derivations will take almost, you can say 45 minutes, 50 minutes like time at my pace. Okay, so strong acid, weak base, that means we can take example as NH4Cl. So this is a salt of strong acid and weak base. So whenever NH4Cl dissolves in water, what happens? Let's see. Let's write down the equations first. NH4 plus Cl minus plus water will give NH4OH. See, NH4Cl is a strong, means ionic compound, no issues about that. You put it in H2, it will first form definitely NH4 plus and Cl minus. Now there is chance of NH4 plus reacting with OH minus of H2 and form NH4OH. Now NH4OH is a weak base. Weak base matlab stable. So definitely if there is a compound that can be formed which is stable, it will form that compound and it is forming. Next, it will form H plus and Cl minus. Okay? Clear? So if you see this reaction, you can write this reaction like this also. Because in both sides you will see Cl minus, see? Isn't it? In both sides you have Cl minus. Okay? So what I can really, or I want to really explain to you is, in this reaction, what exactly got hydrolyzed? Did chlorine minus get hydrolyzed? No, chlorine minus remained as chlorine minus. Chlorine minus did not react with water. And if it doesn't react with water, it doesn't get hydrolyzed. Hydrolysis means reaction with water. So what did react with water? NH4 plus. Now, any compound or any ionic compound like this is composed of two things, NH4 plus Cl minus. This is called cation. This is called anion. So which got hydrolyzed? The cation got hydrolyzed. That's why this kind of salts wherein we have weak base. We have weak base. Remember, weak base means base gives cation to the salt. Base always gives cation to the salt, and hence this kind of hydrolysis is called cationic hydrolysis. Okay, cationic hydrolysis. Okay, now see, if you want to have equilibrium constant for this reaction, okay, equilibrium constant for this reaction, What should be the expression of equilibrium constant? It should be KH, and what should be the expression? NH for OH. H plus, denominator will be NH4 plus. I'll not take H2O, right? H2O is an excess. We don't take H2O. H2O will go and multiply. It is a constant part. We will not take that. Everybody remember what is the formula for KW? KW is H plus and OH minus. That is KW. Okay. Now, if you want to check this reaction or this base, so this base may be a weak base. I agree, this is a weak base, this is very stable. Still, it will dissociate now. Weak base also dissociates. It doesn't dissociate, nobody said, right? It will dissociate. So whenever we talk about dissociation reaction in ionic equilibrium for the weak base, the equilibrium constant is called Kb. I hope you remember. And this will be denoted by NH4 plus OH minus by NH4 OH. Okay. So now I will request you, wait. I will request you to multiply KH into KB and find out what you get. So we are getting KW. Okay, we are getting KW. So here on I can say that KH is equal to KW by KB. Okay. So this was the hydrolysis reaction and we have got all these things. Suppose now we want to calculate it with concentration, with alpha and all those things. So initially the concentration is C. I will not consider this. This is an excess. This is 0. This is 0. Finally, what will be there? C1 minus H. Why I have written H? Because H is the alpha of hydrolysis. So this will be CH. This will be CH. Okay. So if I want to write the expression of KH, that is this one, then it will be C square H square by C1 minus H. So normally during this hydrolysis, the H is very, very less than 1. So you have CH square. I hope you know how it is coming. This is coming 0. C cancels out, so CH square. So H is what? Root over KH by C. So H ka expression bhi aa gaya. Now also remember, from here I can calculate something else. What am I getting? One by one. Okay, I didn't want that. No, I don't get that. I hope everybody of you have written down. What we are getting? H is equal to root over KH by C. Okay? Now what is KH? KH is KW by KB. KH is KW by KB. C. Now if you see the equation, H plus ion concentration, final concentration of H plus ion was CH. So C into KW by KB, here it is C. So you can take the C inside the root, C square, KW, KBC, C cancels out, KW, C, KB. Okay. So now you have got H plus over here, H plus concentration. You take log on both sides because we are now going to calculate pH. When you take log on this side also, what happens? This is basically log KW by KB C to the power half. So half log, I am breaking it in one step only, KW plus log C minus log KB. So after this, I have to calculate pH. pH means I have to get some negative sign over here. So minus log H plus is equal to half minus log KW minus log C plus log KB. Okay? So this minus log H plus is pH. Okay? Half into minus log KW is pKW. minus log C, keep it as it is, minus log C, okay, and here we have log KB. So here it will be minus PKB because you don't have negative sign, so you have to write minus PKB. Okay? So pH equation over here is this one, half. pKw is how much? pKw is normally 14. pKw number is 14 minus log C minus PKB. You can also use pKw, you can also use PKB. Okay, so that is it. Now we'll manufacture a table at this moment. So now we are going to make a table for all kinds of salts and their hydrolysis and whatever the formula coming for pH, H and constant, that is KH. So first salt is strong acid, weak base. Strong acid, weak base. Then strong base, weak acid. After that, weak acid, weak base. See, if it is strong acid and strong base, none hydrolyzes. None of the ions react with water. NaCl, Na plus doesn't react with water. Cl minus doesn't react with water. So one of the ion has to react with water. Then it is hydrolysis. So one by one we are going to make the table. Okay. The first thing is hydrolysis constant. Next is H and next is pH. So let me do the table. I will show you how to remember, and after that if you have any doubts how to remember, then you can ask me. First of all, KH formula for strong acid, weak base. So this is Kw by Kb. So it is dependent on the base part. It is not, doesn't depend on the acid part. The stronger part will not affect anything. The weaker part will affect. H formula is Kw by Kb C. Okay. pH formula half pKw minus pKb minus log C. All negative. C all negative. Strong base, weak acid. Simple. Kw by Ka. Just replace B with A. Here Kw KaC. Okay. Next is pH. Simple. pKw, make all positive. pKa plus log C. Okay. Next is this one. This depends on both base and both acid. So this will be Kw Ka into Kb. This one will be Kw. It doesn't depend on this concentration. Ka Kb. Okay. Next, this one. Again, it doesn't depend on the concentration. pKw remains as it is. pKa minus pKb. So these are having very nice similarities of formulas. So not very hard to remember. In fact, you have to remember these things if you want to solve your problems fast.